your children,
all
right?
My
you
children.
love them all. But this particular piece is really special. And this is a choice of either 24 or 30 inches. What I love about this piece is not only is that medallion enhancer a showstopper, but look at the detail of the chain that it's hanging on. Again, the designer difference of chain detail with bezel set white topaz stones randomly scattered along the chain. 24 or 30 inches is your chain length. Again, with the custom lobster claw clasp, but what was the inspiration for this medallion and why is it one of your favorites?
Well, this is really a showstopper. This is the sun. This is the sun incarnate. And if you take a look at that, I mean, this is something that is an heirloom piece right out of the box.
Yeah. Look at how bold this piece is. The open work there that you see there, the textures that are going on there. I mean, the initial carving of this piece must have been incredible to achieve.
It is it's
there's so much openness, right?
Tremendous amount of work, and these are pieces that are unforgiving. If you make any errors in manufacturing, you scrap it. So it's a real tour de force, so, absolutely.
Again, you can see here. So like your underlying here, it's almost like a spider web kind of a feel, right? And then you have these beautiful, larger kind of marquise-shaped pieces, almost like rays coming from that sun that are domed and ribbed. You have your stone areas here with that large center white topaz stone. Again, have you ever seen white topaz sparkle like this?
No, this exceeded my expectations when I finally saw it finished.
Gosh. And then when you turn it around, it's beautifully finished from behind as well. You can see the dome of this piece. The bail here, all ribbed. It is an enhancer, and then here's the chain. So let me just show you what I was speaking about a second ago. Look at the bezel set white topaz and how beautiful that is on this chain. And there's a couple different stations of that as you go along. To me, again, that's the designer difference.
Well, one thing that a lot of jewelry doesn't really brag about too much is the use of negative space. Because if you think about it, air and openness in an item is something that is extremely important and adds to its elegance.
Not that I would layer all three of these, but I can while I'm here, if you insist. Look how pretty that is. So pretend I don't have these two things going on and just had that. Look how beautiful that is. That 24-inch length with this gorgeous medallion. I mean, you could do a little smaller piece there with it. I wouldn't mind those two pieces together. That's kind of your signature little quiet piece, and there's your bold piece. And then don't forget, we also have this in that 30-inch length, which I know you ladies love. Imagine this with your sweaters, your cardigans, you know, a beautiful cashmere wrap from Isaac Mizrahi, and faux suede leggings and great boots and your new handbag for fall, and this. But then this is the same pendant that when you're in that little black dress for a holiday party, you throw this on and it transforms that little black dress into that wow.
And all eyes will be
on you. All eyes, that's right. Oh, the sparkle of this is tremendous. And you should know that there is 4.5 carats of white topaz in this piece. If you're just joining us, this is the premiere of Genesi, all designed by Mario Bucciolati for QVC, made in Italy, 18 karat gold over sterling silver. Swarovski master cutters cutting all of these genuine stones, the white topaz, the sapphire, the ruby, the blue topaz, the citrine, the amethyst, the garnet, all of those bold colored stones in play in this collection. But the white topaz, the way the master cutters have cut that, Mario, give you diamond-like sparkle, the richness of Italian 18 karat gold at a really affordable and doable price point.
Well, this is an important piece of jewelry that everybody can enjoy. And that was my initial mission when I started creating this concept.
I would also say that on the days where maybe the pendant is just too much for your look, just being able to take that chain, and look how pretty that is, layered with other things. I mean, I think I would wear that chain by itself quite a lot. I mean, it's delicate and pretty and sparkly, but when you really want to kick it up, then you add back in your enhancer. So that's J36879, and that's $254 for the 24-inch and $276 for the 30-inch. 30-inch more popular. So this is that Leonessa collection.
Correct.
And these are the pendants.